Cool. Let's start and stop that again, and let's try to walk through a whole thing of getting a product and then doing a whole update thing, and we'll go from there. I don't know if we'll have time to do the update points since it's mostly the same anyway. So I'm gonna move on to some more interesting things, but we'll see. Okay, so let's give it a try. So we're gonna go over here. We are going to, do I have product post already? I don't. Oh, nope. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do it all here. So I'll just say post to product. Let's create a product here. So for the body, I know product needs a name and that's about it. So I'll just say my car app. We'll try to create that. Cool. So we got a product, created it. I need the ID for that. So I'm gonna grab the ID of that product. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create an update. So I'm gonna say post to update. And I know update needs, for it to be created, a title, a body, and a product ID. So I have to pass all those to create an update. So let's do that. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say title, new feature, who this, and body. This is the best feature yet. And then product ID, the thing I just copied. So we got that. Pretty sure it's the same JSON web token. This might fail. Let me just make sure that's the same one. Let's copy this. It looks the same, but I'm just gonna copy it. Okay, we got that, we got that. Let's see if this works. So hit send. And something just straight up died. So let's see what happens. So this one says Prisma product find unique invocation, needs at least one argument. Oh, did I mess? Oh, I might not. What's that? Oh, I switched it to find unique and I didn't make it unique. So let's go back and do that. In update, which I believe is in create update. So yeah, we have that unique key index thing, I guess. So I guess it's just like, yeah, it didn't find it. So that's because this should be product ID, not ID. So let's try that. Go back to this, go back to this one, see if it works this time. Looks like it failed again. This one says unknown arg product ID. Data for Prism update create. Okay, let's see. Okay, and that's because I just put the whole rect.body in there. So we can't do that. We'll have to do it the old school way. So I'll say title. Actually, we can do a quick little trick. We can destructure it. So we'll just say product ID and then .rest equals rect.body, like that. And then I can just come down here and say this is product ID. And then I can just say this is the rest of the stuff. All right, let's run that one more time. Send it. Got another error. Okay, this one says, oh, update ad is missing. Interesting. Argument product, data.product is missing. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. So in order to get past that, I guess what you really want to do is actually just change the schema to make updated at have a default, I guess. But I thought you didn't have to do that. Maybe you do, but we can also write it in ourselves if we wanted to, but nah.
I think they have an at updated at.
That's what I thought, yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. There we go. Boom. I guess you just needed that. But now you gotta run a migration. Whenever you change the schema, you gotta run a migration. So let's run a migration. In practice, you'll end up running so many migrations. So let's run that. Run that migration there on the update, and then yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I was tripping about the product ID. I know I need a product ID here, so not sure why that was tripping. Okay, that looked fine. Let's go back. I'm actually just gonna, I don't know why I didn't like the product ID. It needs a product ID. That's interesting. I'm actually gonna undo that. rec.body.product ID. And I'm gonna just put rec.body back again because it needs it. So yes, question.
One thing I found and used in my example is the connect. You can link the product, and then you can link connect and pass in unique IDs, and then you don't have to do a separate query for the product.
There you go. That's actually the other syntax that I was trying to figure out earlier. I was like, there's another way to link them, and it was connect. Yeah, connect. Maybe we should do that, which I'm just trying to be lazy and like do the whole thing, but let's do it. So title, rec.body.title, and then you have, what was it? Body, yeah, rec.body.body, and then what was the other one? Oh yeah, it's the last one's just product ID. So then, but you could just say product, and then you could say connect to the actual product here.
One limitation of this, though, at least from what I was trying out here, seemed to be that you have to pass in the unique identifier or a unique identifier. You can't do like anything other than that.
So you're saying you would need product ID here?
It needs an ID, but you can't like also look up belonging to the user.
Right,
so.
right, yeah. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, let's see what happens.
Unless there's another syntax I'm not aware of, but it doesn't seem to be valid.
Yeah, it could very well be, but don't know. Let's see what happens with this one. So send that. This one also doesn't like anything we're doing. So this one says unknown arg name, and oh, I forgot to change that back. Yeah. So I think it's like ID product.id. There we go. Run that again. Okay, we finally got it. Trials, multiple errors. Finally created an update. I hope seeing me struggle through that showed you some insight on how someone else debugs things, which for me was always super helpful. And thanks for the help. Cool, so yeah, we got that. So we created this update. We can grab this update's ID, and let's try to get an update. So now we can change this to update, change this to get rid of the body, we don't need it. And let's see if we can get an update. Yep, so we got the update, that works. Or that's getting all the updates actually, which is only one. Let's try to get one update, which will be this. That worked, so get one works. I guess let's try to update one. So put, and let's try to update the title, which used to be this, to something else. So we can say title, new title and see what happens here. That works. Title got updated to new title. And then the last thing we want to do is see if we can delete this thing. We don't need the body. And that works. We deleted it. If we try to get it one more time, it should be gone. And it is. Okay, so we got the update.